Obama will address country on Syria, calls crisis threat to global peace. World News. MSN. Outlook. More. Autos. My MSN. Video. Careers and jobs. Personals. Weather. Delish. Quotes. White pages. Games. Real estate. Wonderwall. Horoscopes. Shopping. Yellow pages. Local edition. Traffic. Feedback. Maps and directions. Travel. Full MSN index. Ding. News.com. Today. Nightly news. Meet the press. Dateline. MSNBC. Breaking news. Newsvine. Home. U.S. World. Politics. Business. Sports. Entertainment. Health. Tech. Science. Travel. Local. Weather. Advertise vertical bracket ad choices. Recommended. Prison camps or risking death at sea, and Muslim mob violence provokes dilemma in Myanmar. Recommended. 2 arrested after breaking at Buckingham Palace. Recommended. Kerry courts Europe for support on Syria strike, as Obama preps for uphill battle in Congress. Recommended. All they can do is scream. Syrian refugee children struggle in Lebanon. Header point top underscore header left curly bracket background image journal http://cd.lib.newsvine.com/chrome/world news franchise/images/header point jpg equals 10,479 right curly bracket. First for breaking news and analysis, compelling world news stories from NBC News journalists. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. About this blog archives. Email updates follow on Twitter subscribe to RSS. 3486 comments. Print. Updated. 17 hours ago. Obama will address country on Syria, calls crisis threat to global peace. President Obama announced that he will address the nation on the eve of the 12th anniversary of 9/11 to explain why he thinks the U.S. should intervene in the Syrian civil war. NBC's Chuck Todd reports. By Shauna Thomas, Aaron McClam and Alastair Jamieson. NBC News. Street. Petersburg, Russia. President Barack Obama, facing hardened international opposition to a strike against Syria and returning home to a skeptical American public, will address the country Tuesday to make his case. Obama made the announcement Friday at a press conference before leaving a summit of the group of 20 world powers in Russia. He said that Syria's use of chemical weapons isn't just a Syrian tragedy. It is a threat to global peace and security. Obama cast military action in Syria as critical to upholding the world's prohibition in chemical weapons. I want people to understand that gassing innocent people, delivering chemical weapons against children, is not something we do, the president said. It is prohibited in active wars between countries. We certainly don't do it against kids. Advertise vertical bracket ad choices. The United States says that Assad, more than 2 years into a civil war, gassed 1,400 people to death, including more than 400 children, in a rebel-controlled neighborhood August 21st. Obviously, my preference would be against to act internationally, in a serious way, and to make sure that Mr. Assad gets the message, Obama said. I am not itching for military action. Obama said that he would tell Congress and the public in coming days that any American strike would be limited and proportionate. He did not directly answer a question about whether he would go forward with an attack without the approval of Congress. President Obama has ordered the military to come up with a wider range of options to hit Syria harder than originally planned. NBC's Jim Miklaszewski reports. Military officials in Friday told NBC News that the White House asked the Pentagon for an expanded list of potential targets in Syria, and one senior official warned that it could represent mission creep. Asked about the report in Street. Petersburg, Obama called it an accurate